No. Huh. Talk to me. I'll let you in. Oh. Hey guys, Scott Pyre back again with another review for the Talk to Me horror film that I just watched last night. And what I have to say about this movie is that it's not scary like people were saying it was going to be. Like I watched this film with my mom and my sister, and I didn't really get scared necessarily, but there were definitely it was more disturbing than scary, not gonna lie. So talk to me. One thing that I have to say about this movie is that it was filmed in Australia, and almost everyone in the cast spoke an Australian accent, and that's, I thought that was really interesting. I haven't seen very many movies that take place or are filmed in Australia, and I don't really know that culture all that much. So it was interesting to see this movie in a film industry project that was made in Australia. So I thought that was really cool. And I know A24, the film industry that marketed and released this movie, they're known for a lot of movies that I've never seen. So there's that. And I think this movie is very effective. It's a very effective, like, not necessarily, like, it is a supernatural film because it's showing in the trailers. It's a possession film, similar to, say, The Possession or The Exorcist. But in regards to that, it does something interesting and unique that's different. And also, we're not it's not a movie about demons. It's not a demonic possession film. It is a possession film, but they're spirits, not they're ghosts, not demons. So that's something worth noting about this film. It's spirit possession, and they have that hand statue, which I was sort of, well, not statue, like a decomposed hand that was like remade to look like a statue, I guess. So, and it was like a cursed hand, and the longer you touch it, and if you say "talk to me" to the hand, you will be haunted by a ghost. And I thought that made for some really interesting moments in the film. And in regards to some flaws that I have for this film, I will admit there's this one scene where a group of teenagers are having fun with that hand, and I did not like that scene, because they're making fun of things that are supposed to be scary, and when they make fun of it, it's not scary, and it's not funny either. So that's probably the one part of the film that I didn't care for. Just that one moment or scene where these group of teenagers are just making fun of their situation with the hand and what these ghosts are doing while they're possessing these teenagers, and I just didn't really care for that part of the movie. But overall, I did think this was a really solid film, because I think what the spirits do, especially to the lead character Mia, near the end of the film, I thought was really fascinating. This movie reminded me of a few other horror films. Like, there's this whole plot in regards to the boy, Riley, and there's a certain aspect of this that reminded me of the first Insidious movie, and that's all I'm gonna say in regards to that. But it reminded me of Insidious, and also the ending of this movie reminded me of The Sixth Sense a little bit, and that's all I'm gonna say about that too. I don't want to give too many spoilers, but this was a movie that definitely hit me, like, not necessarily in regards to scares. I mean, granted, there was a one time that I did jump, but uh, I saw this movie at night, so uh, it was definitely a film that I really appreciated for what it was, and what the filmmakers were able to do with this film. I liked the camera work, I liked the cinematography, and how they built suspense and created this sort of confusion with the character of Mia in the third act that I thought was really interesting and creepy. And where they ended the film, I thought was something that could probably require like multiple viewings, because I could see that as being something that's hard to understand at first, but I understood it, and it sort of reminded me of the ending of the Joker movie a little bit in regards to how it ended. But yeah, and I like most of the cast in this film. Like, everyone in the cast did really good jobs in their roles. I did not recognize any of the actors though, probably because this movie was filmed in Australia, and I think the entire cast were actors from Australia, so because of that I didn't recognize any of them, but that's fine. I thought everyone did such an amazing job, especially the actor that played Riley, the boy, especially when he was possessed. Wow. He definitely deserves like an award nominee, or I think, for that role. And yeah, this was a very solid film that I think is definitely one of the better horror films I've seen in a little while. But that's not saying too much, because I also really loved Scream 6 and Evil Dead Rise. So it hasn't been that long since I've seen a great horror film, but nonetheless, it was really solid. And other than that one scene in this film, I don't really have too many other flaws, except for maybe a couple characters that I didn't really care for. But that's pretty much it. So yeah, my grade for this movie, I think I'd give it an A-. That's my grade for Talk to Me. That is my review. All right, guys. I'll see you all next time. Peace.